Good morning. Welcome to another Daily Dose of Fitness. If you are here for a free 45-minute full body workout, you're in the right place. We're going to get started in just a minute. As you come on here, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, hit the heart button, shoot me a comment, let me know that you are here, let me know that you are working out with me. If you're doing this workout on the replay, welcome to the replay. Those replays are available right here on Facebook for 30 days, but you can find them anytime over on my YouTube channel. So head over there, Daily Dose Fitness and Nutrition, same name, and check it out. Hit that subscribe button and then go to the playlist and you can check out the April 2026 playlist, which started yesterday. All this month's workouts will be on that playlist. They're labeled just like they are here on Facebook. So today's workout will say Daily Dose of Fitness Live, Strength and Stretch Thursday, and it'll have the date, which is 4/2/26. So with that, I think we're gonna go ahead and get started. I'm just going to start my watch here. As always, I do not know where you're at in your fitness journey. Exercise does have risks, anywhere from strains, sprains, bruises, and fractures, all the way to heart attack, stroke, and death. If you don't know if you're fit to work out, or if it's just been a long time since your last physical, please go get one. If you experience any chest pain, shortness of breath, dizziness, faintness, those are all signs you need to stop what you're doing. Go get checked out before resuming any kind of physical activity. And finally, even though I am a personal trainer, I can't see you. So when you exercise with me, you're doing so at your own risk. I'll try to provide as much instruction and as many modifications as possible, but I can't see if you're doing those things correctly. So if you're ready, willing, and able to accept that responsibility, let's get moving. All right, we're gonna go ahead and stretch it up overhead. I see Sheridan and JJ are on here. Good morning. Looking forward to meeting you guys in person on Saturday. So that is something to look forward to. All right, taking it up overhead, stretching through those fingertips and taking it across the body. And let's take it down toward the ground. And we're gonna take those legs wide, toes pointed out, and take it side. Ooh, I'm sore from yesterday. Side to side, those lunges. I know it's those lunges, those side to side weighted lunges that we did in the Tabata workout. Just doing a few extras because trying to work these muscles out a little bit. Let's go ahead and stand it up. Arms out to the side and just taking it side to side. Keeping the legs still, just making that torso work, engaging the core, warming up the spine here. I think I see Laura and Tim on here. Good morning. And bringing those feet into about shoulder width, hands just above the knees. Bend the knees, arch the back, head at neutral. Straighten the legs around the back and bring the chin to chest. Pressing it down, bringing the head up. Rounding it out, bringing the chin to chest. Go as fast or as slow as you want. Just work through the entire range of motion. And go ahead and round that back out and then roll it all the way up. Let's bring one arm across the body. Oh, hey Donna, welcome. Enjoy the workout. And pull that other arm across the body. And one elbow goes back. Remember, when you pull that elbow back, you want to keep the spine long. Don't put an arch in your low back when the arms come up over the head. You got to tuck the rear, squeeze the abs, let that spine stay nice and long. And let's take the other elbow behind the head. And arms out to the side, one arm behind the back, one arm behind the head. Trying to touch those hands together again. Notice what that low back is doing. And take it to the other side. And we're going to take one hand, press it down to the ground. Use the other hand to pull the head gently to the side. Feel that stretch in the side of the neck. I see Lynn's hopped on. Good morning. And bring it back to center. Switching sides. Press that hand down to the ground. Gently pull the neck to the side. And release. We're going to take the hands behind the back, clasp those fingers together, or grab a bar like me and press those hands down toward the ground before bringing the chest forward and the arms up. And go ahead and drop the bar or drop the hands down to the ground and take it down as far as you can, keeping the legs straight. And bend those knees, roll it up. We're going to take it onto a wall. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Back leg, back foot flat on the ground, back leg straight. Press that heel, put the weight into the back heel. And bend that back leg. Keep the heel on the ground, but put the weight to the toe. Stretching the lower part of the calf. And taking it to the other side, same thing. Back leg straight, back, or the weight on the back heel. And bending that back leg, putting the weight to the toe, heel stays pressed into the ground. And release. We're going to put one hand on the wall, one arm straight up in the air, crossing that outside leg over the other leg, and then arcing the arm toward the wall. Little side stretch here. And release. Taking it to the other side, same thing. Stretching up, arcing to the wall. And we're going to start with some bent rows today. I don't know if I've ever started with this one. We're going to grab one weight. Usually this can be a little bit heavier. Stand shoulder width or maybe even a little wider apart. Sink that weight down in front of you. Really let it drop as far as your arm will let it go. Keep the back straight and then pull the elbow up. Sink it back down. Elbow comes up. Kind of like you're starting a lawnmower. Last one, and we're going to take it to the other side. Sink that weight down and pull. Pull. Back stays straight. One, and moving into some lunge squats. So we're going to put 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. All right, let me get my balance. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, taking that back knee down toward the ground, standing up. Torso stays tall. One before switching legs to the other side, down, up. Last one, moving into some reverse flies. Feet are about shoulder width apart. Taking those weights right down in front. Knees can be slightly bent. Bringing the weights up and down. Back is straight. One, and let's finish off this set with a suitcase swing. So one weight, we're gonna squat. So we're gonna hip hinge, put the butt back, sit down, and as you stand up, you're gonna think about tucking the rear and thrusting the hips forward. As you do that, the arm will come up and you'll switch that weight in your hand. So it'll look like this, down and up. You gotta thrust those hips forward, drive through the hips. That's what'll get the arm up. Don't round the back out when you go down. Last one. We're gonna go right back to the top with the bent rows. Here we go. Ready? Sink that on down and pull. Last one. Taking it to the other side and pull. Last one. Moving into some lunge squats. Ready? And take that back knee down. Torso stays tall. Last one. Taking it to the other side and down. Last one. First flies next. Down in front, back is straight, arms and legs can be slightly bent. Last one. Suitcase full. Ready? Down and up. Keeping that back straight, driving through the hips. One more on each side. Very good. And just like that, win our last set in this first round. Getting a little breath going. Going into the bent rows. Here we go. Ready? And pull. Last one. Taking it to the other side. Very good. those lunge squats. And down and up. And taking it to the other side. Last one. Reverse flies are next. She says as she breathes. All right. Down in front. Lift. Last one. Finishing off with those suitcase swings. Here we go. Ready? Down and up. Last one, and just like that. Round one is in the books. A little high five, high five. How's everyone feeling? Whew. All right, we're gonna start this one without any weight. If you need a balance check, you might hold on to a wall. Oop, let's see. You might hold on to a wall. I need my wall right where the light switch is. But we're gonna pull the leg in to out, okay? So if you need a balance check, one arm on the wall. I'm trying to work your core strength here. So try to be as light on the wall as you can if you're on a wall doing this. Because eventually, we want you to have the core strength and the balance to not have to use a wall. All right? So whatever way you're doing it, we're going up, leg comes out, and pull, 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 pull. So keep going. 3, 2, 1, very good. And we're gonna take it to the other side. My balance is a little off today. Up, out, and pull. Three, 2, and 1. That one a little better. All right. Going into an alternating shoulder press. This one goes fast. Short and sweet here. Bringing those arms up to goalpost. One arm comes up, just alternate. Three, two, one. Remember, anytime those arms go up over your head, it's easy to want to do this, but you got to tuck the rear, squeeze those abs, and keep the spine long, straight. All right? What's next? A little side to side. So we're gonna hop to one side, hands go down toward the ground, back is straight. Hop to the other side. If the hop is hard, you can step or hop. The farther, what I would recommend is the further you hop, the harder it's gonna be. So rather than stepping it wide, I would maybe hop it short, okay? You can try different variations, but when those fingertips go down toward the ground, don't round the back out to get the fingers down there. You gotta keep the back straight. Here we go. Down and down. Last one, very good. Whew. Karen hopped on, good morning. We're gonna finish off this set with some cross-cut punches. I'm a little winded, you guys. All right, feet are shoulder width apart. Bend the knees, soft knees here, and take that weight. If you're just starting, you don't even have to use weight, but we're gonna cross the body and punch. Cross the body and punch. All right, moving through the hips. Ready? And punch, 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 punch. Last one. I said moving through the hips, it's more the waist. So your knees don't need to really move at all. You don't need to be doing this. It's more turning here through the waist as you punch. So bend those knees, the knees can stay facing forward. All right, how's everyone feeling? We're going back into those standing ab crunches. Ready? Leg comes up, put it out, and pull. Last one, fell out of it. All right, taking it to the other side, leg comes up, put it out, and pull. Ah. Last one. I know you guys probably had to go longer while I got my balance. All right, moving into those alternating shoulder presses. Making our way through this Thursday workout. Here we go. goalpost. Watch that low back. Last one. Side to sides are next. No rest for the weary. Here we go. Last one. All right. Cross cut punches to finish out our second set. Here we go. Ready? And punch, punch. Last one. All right. We have one more set in the strength portion of this workout. Starting with those standing ab crunches. Ready? Leg goes out, up, put it out, and pull. Three, two, last one. Taking it to the other side, leg comes up, put it out, pull. Three, two, one. Very good. Ah, made that one. Alternating shoulder presses are next. Ready? And let's do it. Three, two, last one. Side to side. Ready? Last one. Ah. Just like that, our last strength exercise of the day. Knees are slightly bent. Here we go. Push, push, punch, punch. Last one. How was that? Get the blood pumping. A little high five, high five. We are done with the strength portion of that workout. Go ahead and have a seat. I'm going to take my shoes and socks off. Do this stretch barefoot. Whew. All right. My feet are flat on the ground. Knees are bent. Hands are behind my head. I'm going to pull the chin to chest gently. While you're pulling chin to chest, thinking about letting the head rest in your hands, giving a little resistance. And release. Bring it right back up. Bring the chin to one side of your chest. One side, neck stretch here. And release. And up one more time, chin to chest. Take those arms out to the side, straighten one leg, take that bent leg and rotate it to the inside of the body. My right leg is moved over, my right shoulder stays on the ground. If the shoulder starts to come up, you need to bring the knee back toward the midline. And release. Taking it to the other side. Shoulder stays on the ground as the left knee, and now it's going to the inside of the body. I'm using the other hand to put a little pressure on my knee. And release. Both feet flat on the ground. One leg crosses over the other. I'm going to use that bottom leg to pull the whole top leg toward my chest, and at the same time, pull my top knee toward my opposite shoulder. And now, put your hand on the outside or the inside of the knee and press that knee out. Continue to pull that whole top leg in toward the chest. And release. Taking it to the other side, same thing. Pulling the top leg in, pulling the top knee toward the opposite shoulder. And pushing the top knee out. Continue to pull that whole leg in toward the chest. And release. We're going to sit it up. hands behind the back, fingertips pointed out. I'm up on my fist because of my shoulder, my hand has been hurting and it doesn't feel as good to do it this way. All right, just bridging it up and looking back. All right, into our Z-sit, so knees go to one side, knees go to the other side, just rolling hip to hip. When I first started doing these, it was so hard and it was painful. My hips have really loosened up doing that one exercise. All right, we're gonna be on the stomach. Pull one heel to the rear, little quad stretch. And release. Pull the other heel to the rear. And release. And we're going to take it up to hands and knees. Grab my roller here. Taking it up to hands and knees and turning those fingertips back toward the knees, tops of the feet pressed into the mat, and just a couple rocks back and forth, stretching out those wrists and the forearm, but then turning one hand palm up. Not much weight on that palm up hand, most of the weight on the palm down hand, but you're going to turn the palm up hand into different directions as you rock on the other hand. Try to get the whole back of the hand on the ground. Keep that arm straight. Stretching the wrist, stretching the forearm, and switching sides. Very good. And we're going to take it back into child pose. So just sitting back on the backs of the legs. Stretching those arms out in front. And threading one arm under the other arm. Here it goes down toward the ground. Taking it into down dog. So we're going to go up. Put the butt up in the air. Arms and legs are straight. Head is right in between your arms. Try to get those feet flat on the ground. Heels pressed into the mat. And bring one leg up. Bend it. Rotate to the outside of the body, looking right under your armpit. Arms are straight, hands are flat on the ground. And back into down dog. And the other leg goes up, bend it, rotate. Into down dog, onto hands and knees. One leg comes forward. That back foot, the top of that back foot is pressed into the mat. We're going to bring the arms up and back. Now just tuck the rear and push that back hip forward. And taking it to the other side. Same thing, top of that back foot pressed into the mat. Arms come up and back, tuck the rear, push that back hip forward. And release. We're going to use the elbows to press those knees down toward the ground. Release the elbows from the knees with the straight back. Take the chin toward the toes. And release. And we're going to straddle stretch. One arm comes across the body, taking the shoulder toward the thigh. And taking it to the other side. And down to center. Back stays straight. And chest goes down toward the thigh. Back is straight. And to the other side. And down to center. And we're going to bring one knee or one leg in. So we have a bent knee. Try to press that bent knee down toward the ground as you take the chest to the thigh, straight back. Taking it to the other side. And release. Crisscross. One arm comes to the outside of the opposite knee, other hand right behind your hip, sitting tall and looking over that back shoulder. And taking it to the other side. Stand it up. Stretch up tall, forward fold down, going down as far as you can, keeping those legs straight. Ah, this always feels so good. those knees. And round the back out. Take a deep breath in. And blow it out. And that is going to do it for our Daily Dose of Fitness on a Thursday. You guys, we have just about made it through another week. I have a card for you. It says, love yourself. It is important to stay positive because beauty comes from the inside out. I love that. Jen Prosky. All right, you guys, I went a little over today. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. That felt good. Thursday, as you guys know, is my favorite day of the week. I was ranking in order what days I love to, that I really look forward to the workout. So I won't share my list, but is interesting, something to think about this morning. Anyway, I hope everyone has a fantastic day. I hope to see you back here tomorrow for our Friday finish, but if I don't, I'll see you when I see you. And until next time, everyone, eat well, stay fit, live life. Have a great day. Bye-bye.